Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. Here comes Riddick, Big Daddy Bowe. Despite being 6'5" tall, the Braun.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the...
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Good left counter that lands. Nice punch. Good job getting out of the way of that left. Nice counter shot. You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on you.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
Through the left, but didn't score it. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Bowe. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
On to the second round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
He missed with that jab. Not going to let this one go to the judges. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Threw the hook, didn't land. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Out of the way of that right hook. He just missed. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bowe. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
There's the bell to start round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Let's see if these two heavyweights decide to exchange bombs early or decide to box a little bit.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice exchange here from both men.
This is all about ego. Safety is out of the window. Tactics are out of the window. They don't need gloves. They need beer glasses. The way they're fighting, this is ridiculous.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Men step back for just a moment. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Bowe. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
On to the 4th we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
And he fails to score with that left hook. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
Power. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. He misses with that jab. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Bowe. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
On to the 5th we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
He misses with the left uppercut. They score again with the left hand. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Combination to this safe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking, because you got to get some before you get in close. You have a fight that's...
Do you believe what we're seeing? How did they survive that? With the hook. He misses with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bowe. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
This is the beginning of round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Left counterpunch will score. The right hook misses. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Swing and a miss with that left hook. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Bowe. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the tournament's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Go out there and finish it.
There we go. It's round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here. I'd like to see more jabs. Left hook missed. Perfect counter lands. Left counter scores. Right hook catching air. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Look at those legs. The legs are gone.
True champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Nice counter. These two fighters are made for one another. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bowe. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Great counter right hand there. He just misses with that big right hand. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots...
Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Good job getting out of the way of that left. Action, and they are delivering. He misses with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Bowe. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And we enter the night. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Punch, counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Just misses with that jab. Big left there, but misses. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
It's everything we dreamt of. It's everything we got excited and giddy for. This is what we're here for.
We've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Bowe. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
We've made it to round 10. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Some point the corner has to say you're done. Champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Down goes Deontay. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Big swing and a miss. Counter punch. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Bowe. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
This is the 11th. We've entered the championship round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Both men step back for just a moment. Catch and shoot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Looking to land the hook. Missing with the left hook. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one up. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Swing and a miss with the jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Bowe. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, make it look so easy.
Who thought we would have made it to 12? Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
They don't like that. Listen to them. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym, his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on as a fighter.